Good morning, my beautiful stars. Welcome on in. My name is Joshua Bleezy. I am the Unknown Prophet. I'm turning the light music up today because we're going to be doing a little bit of light little music here. And, I use that theme song for a reason because I want you guys to know that, today I am entering a new phase of my journey. Today I am being tasked with going into the ether by my higher power today. So this will be the very first time I've ever dipped my toes into the ether during a reading. I don't know what to expect when I tap into this energy. They say I'm ready for it. I'm a little gun shy here, that I am, but I trust my higher power, I trust my guides, and I trust myself. I worked hard to be the person I am today. My only reward left for me to accept is the gift of peace and happiness. So in order to do that, I've got to let a lot of things go. The only way to do that is to enter that ether and let me become an ethereal being here on earth. What does that mean? When we talk about angels, when we talk about people who are your spiritual guides, one day I think I will be that guide for somebody else someday. I'm being trained how to be a guide for somebody someday. That's what it is. It's that sun beaming in. I was like, what? Where's that brightness coming from? And wait a minute, the curtain's open.
It's the sun.
It's the sun. Anyway, so, and people don't understand when you have the kind of feelings and thoughts and things that I go through on a normal basis. I wish you guys could see into my head. I wish you guys could feel the things I feel, but I know you can't. You've got to trust me. And trust me very well. And I have to be able to trust myself completely in order to do this. I have to love myself completely in order to do this. They say I've earned this now. They say I'm ready for this now. So today, for the very first time, they said to me, "You are ready? We are putting you in the thick of it. We're only going to show you the door there today. We're not taking down the bridge yet, but we're opening the door so you can walk through it. You have to walk through it, though. That's the choice being presented to me. Stay where I'm at and still work on myself a little bit more, or accept I have done everything I'm supposed to be doing. And I have fulfilled everything I need to work on myself. I've done a lot of letting go this last couple of weeks. Whether you've realized it or not, my vacation was designed to help me start to let some things go in my life, let go of some of that control. My wife has gotten to a healthier point now, and it's my turn to be the one who gets to relax a little bit now. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to being the one who has his fingers in everything. So, doing this is me letting go of that control. And I don't know what you're going to get for your readings today, but I want you to know that it comes from a higher power that's stronger than love, that's stronger than hate. It doesn't know the difference. It just knows love, purity, the balance of it, that in-between part of that infinity circle, that little spark between that bridge that I talk about, right? Well, they are that bridge every single day of every single moment of everybody's ever existence, whether you believe in them or not. Or just leave it open. My cat's been a little bit and getting in the summer spring of things, he doesn't have any of the equipment anymore, but that doesn't mean he doesn't get horny and he doesn't have those emotional feelings sometimes. So my cat's been a little bit all over the place. So
And humps my leg.
And humps my wife's leg. So TOS, we don't know that cover my ears. Oh, anyway. Shush. I'm not telling them that. So, and ask yourself that we are the connection between both worlds. We are the connection between the mundane. We are the connection between the ethereal. We are already that bridge. We just haven't opened that door to recognize what this energy is, Marbles. So, and I've always been curious what's at the center of it too. But There's a difference between dipping your finger in it and going up to the screen and reading it and walking your fucking ass into the ethereal, okay? So, I said the second I start shuffling these decks, the door is open. So before I begin, I wanted to put that warning out. So anybody who comes in after this point, I am now entering the ethereal realm. I am not going to know what is going on here. LURX, if you're not a bot, can you please type something in chat? I don't know. I just added a new bot to get rid of all those people who come in here who are like a bot of some kind, so it knows whether or not someone's a bot or not. But sometimes it gets that confused with people who do something. So if you're a real person, just send me an unban request, please, and I will unban you, but you have to prove you're human. There you go. I'm a rude, crude, socially unacceptable man with delusions of grandeur, a god complex, and yes, I'm about to go into a realm I've never gone into before. You don't think I'm a tiny bit scared? You don't think I'm a tiny bit doubting myself right now? See, even someone who has fixed their life, has made their life be the best possible life it can be, can still go through the shit sometimes, okay? So even if you get everything you've ever wanted, people, it will mean that you will still have to keep changing and growing and moving in the forward direction because we haven't invented time travel yet, okay? Until then, all bets are off. Cheers to the people who create time travel. So let's begin. Marbles, you are my very first reading as I enter this ethereal realm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are for me.
What are you looking for?
I thought another card fell down, so I'm just double checking to make sure. I only saw 2. I thought maybe one went behind here or something like that. I thought I saw something like that, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to just double check.
Okay, I don't see.
Sorry, guys. I thought I lost one of my cards there. I gotta see something real quick. I'll be right back. Yep. So here are the 2 cards that I just got for myself. Okay. Need to get back around people who share my same beliefs, and I need to start to remember to drink the cup that I'm about to fill. So, like I said, you can throw that away if you want. I don't care. I was going to use it as firewood anyway. But, yeah. So, one for the universe, one for the energy, one for you. Let's go. Marbles, throw me your number. And let's try this bitch. You ready? If you're ready, tell me you're ready. I want to hear people say, I'm ready. Throw me your numbers, throw me your question, and like I said, as the reading begins, I will start to get a new kind of download. So, ready. Question of the day and or whatever. So, I don't know if you're about to feel something different from me. Please, if you guys feel something coming for me, please let me know, because I want to know that I have that validation that you're feeling a different kind of energy from me. I don't know if you guys feel my energy sometimes. I would love to know your guys' comments on stuff like that. So please, if you have the time, please let me know in chat. I haven't even dipped into the ethereal realm yet. This is my normal energy. Okay, this is just me at a normal level. As soon as I start to give you a reading here, that's when the ethereal opens up. So, you know, not stalling here. I just want to know if you have a question, honestly, so I can do this the right way. Or do you just want a general reading from the ethereal for the first time? That's like going up to God and shaking his hand and saying hello, okay? was not dying to do it. And Princess Elizabeth, I saw you coming. I see you there. Thank you for the hype and the dancing banana, whatever the thing it is. No, I didn't. That's why is it whisper? Because I don't always check my whispers. Okay, so just retype it in the chat. If you are trying to send it through a whisper, let me know. Okay. So here we go. Welcome in, Marbles. I'm glad to have you here. You're always welcome, Twitch Noob. We'll help you navigate the seas of Twitch if you would like that. There are some good things I can part your way after this reading, just about the whole Twitch universe. If you would like to know, I would happily inform you. But we'll do it after Princess's reading and make sure that we have time to actually talk about it. So, all right. So, as we move on here forward, okay, here we go. This is it. 3 and 7 were the numbers, I believe. 3 and 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. Wow. Wow. Beth. I'm in the ethereal. I had to have my partner feel this with me, okay? It's a part of our NGR power. We share everything together. She deserves to feel it. She isn't ready to go in it yet, but she can at least feel it. It's like walking her up to the door and letting her peek her head inside and going, ooh, what's in here? And then going back out. I gotta let you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I had to let you go. It wasn't too. It would have been too much.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now you, Marsh. Do you feel a difference now? Because I do.
Ooh. Goosebumps.
I haven't gotten goosebumps like this in a long fucking time. I'll tell you shit.
Shit. Woo.
I really feel this shit. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. The guides are in. Everyone's in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's give this guy this information about N. So, N. From what I'm getting from the places I'm getting it now, you have to stop putting your own damn barriers in its place, Marshmallow. You build up these barriers to protect yourself. We put up these barriers because we want to keep ourselves from harm. We put up these barriers, and what do we actually get to see of ourselves? Nothing, because we're hiding behind all these fucking walls. It's like putting a rat in the middle of the maze and expecting it to find its way out without cheese, without anything, and there is no exit. Is this what you want your life to look like? Is this how you want your shit to be now? Or are you finally going to break down those barriers that you keep putting in your own damn way? Why do you keep yourself from the happiness that you seek? Why do you keep putting up all of these barriers trying to protect you? You know what you're protecting yourself from, right? Not just happiness, not just wonder, not just joy, but the best possible life you could ever live. And until you can come to terms with those barriers coming down from your past, and some of it has to do with when you were 16, when you were 18, and when you were 26 years old, about your mid part of your journey up to 26. And you know what I'm talking about. You need to stop hiding behind the same fucking wall. And it's time to melt down that actual fucking goddamn ice. Take the nice, long, soft, drive by bringing out the junk out of that trunk that you've carried with you on your back and pushing it forward. You carry the world on your shoulders? No. You don't carry the world on your shoulders. You carry the universe on your shoulders. And then you expect yourself to be capable of healing that? When you can't heal yourself, when you can't get into your own damn car, bring the things you actually need with you for the journey you're gonna be on. You're gonna wear your safety belt. You're gonna turn on your pretty music. You're gonna turn on your pretty life. You're gonna bring your partner. You're gonna bring your friend. You're gonna bring your stacks, your card, your everything. It will be the most beautiful day you will ever have. But until you can stop walking the marathon that you've been putting yourself through for this many years, you will never become who you want yourself to be, because you won't have the drive, you won't have the things that you need to get there. So get in your goddamn car and drive down the rest of the road, rather than walking down the road feeling like you're making it somewhere. No, let's take out the junk, let's get everything we need, and then let's obey the speed limits as much as we can. Let's look for the signs and get off at the right exits that mean right for us. Not right for mom, not right for dad, not right for brother, sister, uncle, or anything else. And you have to go talk to someone about that abuse. And you know what I'm talking about. That's the last thing you have to drop off. And what they want you to know about your future is, you know what they want? You know what they want for your future? They want you to start to understand they have given you a fan. They have given you this fan to fan your life, to fan the flame of what you want to have in your life. So decide today who you're going to be better, what you're going to do to be better, what you're going to start to fix within yourself, what holes don't need to be there anymore. What puppet strings don't need to be there anymore to keep me safe? Because if I lose these puppet strings, I have to do everything myself for a change. Please take the control back into your own hands and fan the flame you want to flame. And feed it, and feed it, and feed it until it becomes more powerful than you could ever imagine. It's time to stop existing as the ideas in your head. And it's time to start to be the things in your head. How do you get there? Let me say that again. It's stop trying to exist in your head and start being the things you need to be. Because you're done just existing. You're done just being in the middle, in the lost, in the confused, in the worry, in the hurt, in the wonder sometimes. Sometimes the joy is a little bit hard for you to handle. Did you ever ask yourself why you can't handle and can't be happy when someone is just doing something nice for you and you always feel guilty about them doing something nice for you? Haven't you always wondered why you felt like that? Because you haven't broken down the barriers, because you refuse to get into your car and drive, because you refuse to take the control over your life you need to take control of your life up. And you have to stop existing as a little tiny thing that's afraid of the world. If the world swallows you up, isn't your problems over? If the world swallows you up, or people swallow you up, isn't that mean it's over? So why not go out there and live the best possible life you can, and don't let these bullshit things get in your way any longer. You know what to do. You know how to do it. Believe in your fucking self for once, and stop giving yourself the excuses to fix it. If it means going to therapy, you go to therapy. If it means going to a doctor, you go to a doctor. If it means you go to your church and pray the fucking out. If it means you go to the center of the field and do like I did and just scream and yell, I don't want this shit in my life anymore, I'm done with it, I'm deciding to be happy today. And I walked from that thought saying, this will be my best day ever. And I've said it every day since. You have to come up with your own mantra, your own reason for being here. So why are you here but to experience and get over this thing in your life? And that was just your generating. So your question, you want to know how does N feel about the chat message I sent him? Well, I'm going to answer it too, because he feels like you're blocking him. He doesn't feel like you're driving in that general same direction. He doesn't feel like he's that partner you want to take with him. He feels like you're being controlled by other people and other things, influencing your thoughts and feelings, and you can't make up your goddamn mind whether you want to be with him or not. So make up your goddamn mind. That's how he feels about the message. So not only do I get to kick you personally ass, and I ain't even done yet, because from now on, there are no choices. You get to see your God cards from this point forward. I don't care if you're ready for it or not anymore. The gloves are coming off. It's time to tend to self and enjoy your life. Tend to yourself and enjoy your life. And that's coming from the ethereal itself. Butt kick officially done. How was your first trip into the ethereal with me, my friend? And are you scared? And did you run away? And is this going to work? Oh, I don't know. I won't know until you tell me. I would love feedback if you're willing to share, but they do want me to let you know that Grandma and Grandpa on your mother's side are basically guardians of sorts. They're not there all the time, but they are guardians. Your father's parents are doing more stuff on the other side. They're getting ready to come back and do another version of themselves. Okay, they're ready to start to come back. They want to live the life they wish they had lived here, because they didn't have it the easiest on that side. And I think that the relationship is really going to be based on how much you work and feel and love yourself. I think if you can come to that point in your life where you actually feel the way you need to on that personal level, but also that emotional level. We have to work between that physical and emotional level. We have to start to understand why we go over the bridges when we go over them. So in your relationship with M, I want to say one thing, and your guides want you to know one thing about that. That you have to understand that he is right now in build-up mode, like you are in build-up mode. And they are, whatever they are to you, you're both in repair mode. You can't appreciate each other because you're so in repair mode. When you get out of repair mode, and now you can say, oh, now how can we work together? That's what we need to do. I deeply enjoyed it. He's definitely got a low self-esteem and feels not as good as me. Right. And he has to repair that for himself. You can't fix that for that person. They have to understand that they have a choice. They can live in the same crap they've been doing, like I'm telling you, and you need to tell them you're living in all of this crap. All I'm asking you to do is love me. All I'm asking you to do is share my journey with me. If that means I help you along the way, I will help you. But I will never do it for you. It's their responsibility. But you can help them by being by their side when they're having the moments, when they scream at you, when they yell at you, when they finally let it out. That's what you need to understand about you and his relationship. That nothing's over yet because you haven't even decided that you want it to be something in the first place. You have to decide, do you want this man? Do you want this person or not? And it's a little bit more on your end as well. So, and I think you know that you have a lot more communicating to do with him to make him feel more at ease with sharing more about himself. And I think once he does that, that's what will help the relationship in the end. So they want me, Higher power wants me to tell you that, and they want you to know they're trying to help you. Good morning, the Gaming MP. I want to say hi to Annie. She's one of the most gaming MP players on the internet. She's one of the most kind, caring people I've ever met. She makes me laugh and smile and giggle. Please welcome in my lovely friend Annie. And Princess, I will get to your reading in just a second, because I will continue to do a cleansing shuffle, because now I have to really clear off. So please welcome my beautiful, beautiful friend to the chat. If you came in here with Raiders, it didn't tell me that. But if you did just come in by yourself, thank you for your lovely, beautiful heart and being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate that you've chosen to show me a little bit more support than I've shown you recently. We're kind of exchanging the love train here. You and me, we're just exchanging the love. You're like a sister. I feel like you are like the Twitch sister. I have a lot of Twitch sisters. I have a couple daughters out there, Twitch daughters at least. I don't have any real kids, but or I've never had a real sister, so. I'm going to email you in a bit about guesting. I would love a one-on-one and shoot the metaphysical shit. Hey, you know what? That's what it's there for. My email address is the Unknown Prophet Tarot, all one word, the Unknown Prophet Tarot at Gmail. That's the best way to get a hold of me when it comes to doing this stream. If it's a more personal message, please do it to the Joshua Adam Bleezy at Yahoo. That's you just trying to say, hey, Prophet, I just want to connect with you on a personal level. So if you want help with metaphysical stuff or set something up for a show, do it that way. Please, if you want a private reading, I have all of my links on my link tree. Please go check them out. If you are willing, you should be able to email me through those things as well. So here we go. I have to get ready to do Elizabeth's reading. And I have to see what her numbers were. Okay, 3 and 7. No, that was somebody else's numbers. Nope. So we got 3 and 30. Is my bestie lying about how he feels for me? Okay. Three and 30. 1, 2, and 3. And the 30th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Alright, guys, and welcome in, D. I saw you there. I'm glad you're having a good day. We're doing a little bit something different today. I don't know if you can feel it or not, but I've dipped my toe into the ethereal today, and I am feeling it. I haven't been this kind of ritual buzz in like 2 years, okay? So feeling this in a natural state for me, it's kind of exciting, honestly. It's kind of got me going jumpy around in my skin a little bit, though. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like walking in. You know how when you get that I'm asleep feeling in your hand? It's like a happy my hands are falling asleep kind of a feeling. That's the only way I can kind of describe it that I think you would understand. And then it's coupled with like intelligence and purpose and meaning. And it's like, I mean, and they're only letting me in the door right now. I'm not, walking into the room here, okay? I'm putting my foot into the ethereal realm. I'm not jumping headfirst into the ethereal realm. They're telling me it's time to dip my toe in there. So here we go with the reading about what you need to know about you and your bestie today. So oh, my lovely, lovely princess. My lovely, lovely princess. From a former best friend to another best friend, just remind yourself that he has his own issues sometimes. They have their own issues sometimes. And if you're ready, Elizabeth, I want to say here. Okay, I see you're kind of here still. So, my chat paused. Sorry, give me a second. So, give me a second to catch up. I'm doing great, by the way, Annie. I didn't see your message because my chat paused for a second. So, and then we'll talk to you about all of that stuff. So, thank you for all of that stuff and coming on in. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, and I want to get into Princess's reading here, so we're gonna get back to that. So, we're here to help you, Princess. I'm just ready to rock and roll. I'm making sure my chat's all caught up so I can see what you say. All right, we're back on track now. Chat is caught up. Thank you very much. Here is your reading about the situation, though. You know something has to change between you and him. You know something has to change. Either we have to come to an agreement that we're just going to be friends, or maybe it's time you do the asking. Because maybe you have to pick him up and show him, that person, just how much you value them. Not value them like you value a dime, a nickel, a quarter, or a penny, but value them like you're picking up their soul and you're holding that little egg in your hand, and you have to protect that little egg until that baby chick hatches. Right? And we've understood this for a while about this person, right? And that the thing that I'm feeling for you is that the universe has been trying to show you in subtle little ways that he could have the potential to have those feelings for you. But right now, he's too much in his own, I'm not ready for that kind of thing right now. I just want to understand it. I think he has some feelings towards you. I don't know if they're romantic feelings, but I know he has some feelings. It has to start to change. Something has to change. So either you got to up your flirt game, you got to do the asking, you have to be the one who takes the reins here, because they're not taking the reins. Okay? So I want to say one thing to you, though. If they want to be there, they will be there. They might not always be in a physical space with you, but you know when your partner's with you or not with you. We all understand what that feels like in some shape, way, or form. Whether we've had relationships with our brothers or sisters, we know when we have to change sometimes that relationship. Mother and son have to change a relationship constantly. It goes from baby, I got to take care of you, to crawling everywhere, I can't catch up with you, to now I'm going to talk back to you, to now I'm not going to listen to you, now I'm going to do my own thing, now I'm going to be an adult and I'm going to be able to make my own rules. Okay? So think of it as a stage kind of a game. You're in that. I have to get to stage number 1 before I get to stage number 7 or 8, okay? And all you have to start to do with this person is to start to share some of these things with them. You have to start to open up. You have to start to be vulnerable. And you don't like to be vulnerable, do you, Princess? You just jump back in the queue and you can get another reading. These are free readings, folks. You never have to pay me for them. You never have to subscribe. You never have to follow. I am here to do this. Is my job to help you for 3 hours a day. That's my job. I get paid by you being here. That's my payment. Everything else, if you can do it, you can do it. I've had a lot of people promising me they were going to pay me donations in the past, and they never came back and did it. So, thank you for the kind gesture, but I don't expect it from you. If I find it in my bank account in 3 weeks, so be it. But on your reading, Elizabeth, you know that there's a part of you that's not being vulnerable, and then there's a part of them that's not being vulnerable. And we have to break down those walls first. The only way is someone has to go first. Someone has to go first, and I think it's gotta be you. I think you have to say to that. It's you saying, I choose you. Now all you are waiting for is them to say the same thing. I choose you too. That's what you're waiting for. So, if you want it, go get it. Don't let your past keep you from the happiness. Don't let what's happened to you in your past stop you from real, true happiness. Falling in love with your best friend, I'll tell you what. I've had two of them in my lifetime. My wife and the previous woman I was dating. The previous woman I was dating considered her best friend. But I fell in love with her. She couldn't love me back. I needed a lesson to teach me what really looked like a good thing. So the universe sent her my way. And yes, we went through some trials and tribulations for 7 years. And I finally took off those rose-colored glasses. And I said, I can't expect her to fix me. I was searching for a fix from somebody else. When I had to start to fix me, that's when I started working on who I am today and becoming the person I am. I had to go through stuff too. But until you can unlock and let go of that past hurt and that past stuff that you have experienced, until you can let it go and start anew, and then go give the person the biggest kiss in the world, go show them how much you love them, and take a chance. Make a plan that will work good for you and him. Remember, this isn't just your journey. So let's make a plan. Hey, maybe we can test it out. Let's try a date. How does that feel first? It's just coffee. It's just us going out. But now I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable and share a little bit more of myself. Or am I ready for the take me out to dinner, wow me, and show me if that's how you feel? Or you have to do that, right? But you have to start to take the easier path instead of the hard path. You're trying to go so honey badger after the thing you want that they're not in a spot where they're ready for that love. They're not ready for that attention. They're not ready for that kind of a thing. That's what we call the man blinders. Okay, you really want to know why guys can't see anything but boobs? Because we have these giant blinders right here that prevent us from seeing anything else but what's right in front of our faces. Sorry guys, I let the secret out. I hurt. I'm sorry. But it is the truth. We all experience that too, and I bet women do experience it too. They just experience it in a different way, okay? And you have to start to make a plan on what stage of the game you want to start to play. Am I starting in the very beginning? Am I jumping too far ahead? More than not, it's all about you making the choice and picking up the change you want in your life and risking something. You may lose something, but you can't lose your best friend if you say to them what's really in your heart and say, even if these aren't your feelings, I just want you to be honest with me. I had to let you know. I had to tell you. That's me sharing, me being vulnerable, me being open, me being honest. So they know that they have been shown who you are and who you want to share their life with. So if they like this person, the good, the bads, and the uglies of everything you share, and they fall in love with this person, princess, you will have your king and you will become a queen. And you'll let go of the past and live for the future. And you'll do it by making a plan that works for both of you. You guys are going to be setting up your own rules, your own couple rules. And I can see that coming for you when it's come. I think it's just in the stage right now where you are in that little bubble of safety, and you're afraid to pop the bubble. Well, you can stay in the bubble, or you can find out. Or maybe this answers your question. It's time to ignite your path. Boy, did you need to hear this, Elizabeth. Straight from the horse's mouth, straight from your God's mouth, Princess Elizabeth. It's time to ignite the love you want to have. You can't do that until you're willing to let all of that catalyst that you've been put through go. You have to use the catalyst to strike that match against the grain, to light and ignite your future. When I say ignite like this, I'm just using a lighter because I don't have a match handy. Even the flint in there, without that friction happening, that light never will happen. If I don't click that, if I just press down on the gas, nothing gets lit. But if I do this, it gets lit. That's you igniting your future with this person. How brightly it burns is depending on what you put that energy into. And that's all they want you to know. So, take what's been given to you and ignite the future you want. And that's how this becomes a real, more, the relationship you're looking for. That's how he comes to you, you come to him. Everything else will be a determination on how you proceed forward with that plan you guys come up with. And that's in person, vulnerable, speaking, sharing stuff that you're going to have to do with him and him. And he's going to have to open up too. So don't go in there expecting only to give, not to get back in return. This is not a gift. This is you showing them who you are. This is you presenting your whole self to them. And if they can love that, you'll never, ever lose it. Ever. I have that person right by my side now. And it has been.
Where?
Well, it's the girlfriend down the hallway. I have the secret girlfriend down the hallway that I'm cheating on my wife with. I want you all to know. You know, they're all of my 5 sisters. Oh, wait. Did I say that? No, not sisters. Oh, God.
You are weird.
You understood that. So, do you view him as a brother or do you view him as a lover? Do you view him as a friend or can your friend become a lover? Can he become the soulmate you've been looking for? Maybe the thing that's been staring you in your face the entire time trying to show you just how much they like and love you and you're not paying attention to what they're throwing your way. Did you ever think to take off your own rose-colored glasses? Go to the potty, come back, and then come get your reading, goddammit. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Take your time. I will shuffle this deck, and I will get this ethereal crap in high gear by the time you get back. So, D, what's happened today is, for the first time in my life, if you're still here, you know how I tell you how to work on things for you? Well, the universe has come to me to say it's my turn to work on something. Today, for the first time, they're allowing me to cross that threshold, past that bridge, into that ethereal realm. It's like, it's more than a finger stick. It's more than just that. It's a whole body experience, but it's only temporary to get me used to the energy so that when I come from... And that's time to tell them that. It's time to tell them that. That might be all it takes. That's all it might take. I can't promise nothing. But that's all it might take. Just saying, I love you and care for you deeply. I want you to know I'm in love with you. I want you to know I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I don't expect you to feel those things in return. I want to know what you really feel. And then you'll have to hear what he says. And then you'll have to either accept it or become friends again, or now move it into a different stage. But I still suggest that you guys will take a slower approach to this. It's not going to be a instant relationship. It's going to be, let's try out stagey. And I just want you to be prepared for that. I know you like things to go quick and fast, but you got to slow your roll a little bit. You know? And don't let your own issues get in the way of happiness, because this man is probably the most positive person who's ever been in your life. I don't know why you're questioning this at all, honestly. And they don't know why you're questioning this at all either. And a lot of the things that are surrounding you right now, Princess, are wondering why you can't see the signs that are staring you in front of your face. So really take a nice, honest look at the signs that are trying to be shown to you right now about everything you are asking me right now. Because they're there. You just aren't seeing them. They're trying to show you things. You have to open up those eyes again and start to see the truth. Don't worry, Marsh. You haven't lost your spot. I accidentally got you out of the queue, and I don't know how to add someone into the queue yet. I'm not sure how to do that, to add someone back into the queue. So don't worry, when you come back from the bathroom, it's your turn. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I know they just went to the restroom, so... So, you know, And there's a different. I don't know if you felt that energy today, Princess. Did you feel a change from the last time you had a reading from me to now? Because I know you've been in here before. Did you honestly feel a difference, or did you not feel anything? I would love your feedback because this is an experiment for me, and I'm kind of looking for my feedback too. If you can at least give me that today, that's all I ask for. Is your opinion, honestly. If you didn't feel it, say you didn't feel it. Okay, thank you. That's me. That's you guys validating that what I'm feeling is real. Because I sometimes don't believe this shit, okay? Sometimes I have a trouble believing this stuff, okay? Sometimes I really, really, really question if I should go back into therapy and put myself in a little white room and go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy for the rest of my life sometimes. Because the shit I see and hear and think and get into my head sometimes, that has nothing to do with my life, has nothing to do with anything. It's just, even going up to the ethereal and reading it every day since I was 8 years old, now they want me to cross into it, now I'm crossing into it. So, hoofty. I'll tell you, I can feel the difference. I haven't felt this ritually high in fucking ever. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Oh, you're going to get it with this next question, Marbles. Yeah, you don't have to put yourself back in the queue. Let's just go. It's your reading. Put your numbers and question again. Repick your numbers. Repick your question. I'll start the shuffle. I'll get the download. Or actually, I've got the download. I'm just waiting for the last 1% to go through. And that's me shuffling the cards. I'll tell you, Marbles, I don't know how to describe it. I don't. It's like all of me is a part of everything. At the same time I'm here, I'm there. At the same time, I'm in every other universe at the same time. You know? It's been a very nice experiment for me, but I'm kind of like, where is this going to go now? Because now it's like, now I have to own it. Now I have to take responsibility for it. And now I have to let go of that control and let it happen too. So, yeah, I take back what I previously said and say, now I just got to lay in the river and let it take me where it's going to take me. Yeah. Basically that's what's happening. I'm merging with that little spot that's in between here. Yeah, I'm becoming a part of that realm. I haven't crossed all the way over yet, but I'm starting my journey to. It's like being allowed into your parents' room that you never were allowed into before and going, ooh, pretty, what's all this fun stuff I've never seen before kind of a deal? Yeah. It's like a kid in a candy store getting all the secrets to the thing they never got to know, right? And you open that door and you go, I didn't want to see my parents naked, but I didn't want to see that either. Oh, wait, what was that? All of that stuff, everything, you know? So I hope you get the metaphor, okay? I can even see into some people's past right now. It's really fucking weird. So let's get your numbers. Let's get your question. I got your question. Didn't see your numbers. Where's your numbers? And good morning, Crypto. I'm doing a reading for Marbles real quick. They accidentally got pushed up in the queue, and then you will be next, okay, Crypto? Good. Excuse me. Or the coffee. 6 and 6, huh? And what's your question? You want to know if you and your divine partner I'm sorry, I have to go back a little bit because I missed. Why am I missing the question now? The divine romantic feel. Yeah, you want to know how your romantic partner feels about you. Here are your 6 of shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. They told me to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 cards on top. They gave you one God card was a this is all one message, but they told me to pick 2 extra cards that go with it, okay? So that's what I do. So, my friend marvels about this romantic partner and this divine partner is what you were asking about too. And adding that divine part has kind of changed the energy a tiny bit here for you. Remember, I'm getting used to this stuff too, so I'm taking a couple deep breaths because when I'm in that room for your reading, I'm basically going into the room for your reading, coming back out of the room. That's what I'm doing right now, okay? Why they want me to say it like this, I don't know, but why do you continue to battle against that partner in every last thing then? Why do you continue to battle against all the things you don't like about her or them or him or whatever the case may be? As I forgot what sex your partner was, so forgive me. Are you still battling inside between 2 different forces pulling you apart? Or are you ready to say, no more, I can't keep doing this to myself anymore. I can't keep this fight up anymore. I've tried long enough. This partner may be the training ground for the best romantic divine partner you are asking for today. The battle of the past, the battle of the war, the battle that you survived. Are you a soldier by any chance? Are you in the military of some kind? Because it feels like you're very all follow orders kind of a guy person, something like that. I don't know if that's your general nature or if that's something within yourself that is an ex-military. Anyway, I don't know about astrology as well as some other people out there knows. I know Aries are strong, bullheaded people. I was in love with an Aries for 7 years, so I know Aries a little bit better than most of them, okay? But remember what an Aries' true intentions are sometimes. Sometimes you've got to be the ram, and sometimes you have to be the protector, but you can't let your emotions keep getting in that way again. That Aries Sun energy, great, okay, we're proud of that, but but that war doesn't have to continue in you anymore. You may be ruled by Mars, but you are the one who can set the peace treaty down if you want to. You're the one who can set the terms. Welcome in, Sarah. Welcome on back. And rather than let these things take that rule over you, you have to find a way to not rule them as well. We put down the swords, we put down our defenses, and we stop not giving ourselves what we need to be the person we hope we can be with this romantic divine person. But you know it and I know it. It's gonna take a while to find this person. It's an easy path. You're on a stepping path towards that future. You're on your way towards that, but you've got to slow down, take one step at a time, celebrate that step, rest from that step, set a new goal, and do it all over again until you reach that really big goal. Now, we have an ad in progress. If you are in an ad, Marbles, please let me know. We're just going to wait 15 seconds. That's not a bad idea. Oh. And
when you're ready.
all right. Only giving you a little bit so I can have a little bit left too.
Okay.
Wait, give me your cup again. Give me your cup. You can have it all. I forgot I have a full one over here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, okay, we'll talk about it later, D. I'm in the middle of helping somebody else right now, okay? And the energy's high for this person. And, like Elizabeth was saying, that's all fine and good, but the Cancer Sun and the rules as ruled by the moon, Cancers are very, forgiving, loving people that I know of, that I've met in Cancerian people. But they also have that other side of them that will burn your world down if you rub them the wrong way. And they won't go one little match, they'll go the whole matchbox if they have to. That's the only problem that some Cancers have. I'm not saying that's what you have there, Elizabeth. I'm just saying that's what I know about some Cancers. Other than that, I don't know. Hey, don't ever apologize, Sarah. You're just fine. I know people's lives get busy. I'm not worried about whether you're here for 5 seconds, 1 reading, 2 readings, 3 readings. If I helped you and then you decide to go live your happier life and I never see you again, I am the most blessed person I will ever be in this universe because I finally did something good in this world by making someone's life be better. So never, ever, ever complain. And Crypto, I know I'm taking a while, but I have to take the time that this person needs for them too, Marble. So now you have to start to realize, Marbles, that the change you want to make in your life starts with you. Where is your beginning starting now? What do your expectations look like for the life you want to live? You're eventually going to have to transform it, and some parts of that are going to have to die within you in order for you to come to terms and be ready for that divine love you want. You're going to have to accept the rebirth you're going to have to go through so that you can get back to finding that one true divine person. And I know you know this already, but you're in that cycle. But where you're at in that cycle is kind of like right now you're in the middle of the leaf. And you don't want to take a turn around the circle. And you're sitting there waiting for something to inspire you to do something better here. But I think that, I think we've kind of known that sometimes this person looks a little bit into that dark abyssing place and they're having a real hard time getting out of this dark abyssing place. Right there, Marbles? And if it's the person you're thinking of, which I think it is, then all I've got to say to you is you can't put that much expectations on them. That's what's got everything screwy. You're putting way too many expectations. You're putting the dark mirror in front of her and telling her to walk towards the light when she hasn't chosen to do that yet, or they haven't chosen to do that yet. And even in this balance, this bridge between the worlds, like I walk right now, Marbles, as we learn to wield that mirror, because the first thing I learned how to do was turn my mirror around. Instead of being the light in the darkness, I became the darkness in the light. Now you might all think that's a bad thing, but imagine this: one speck of dark swimming in the love and light of everything that has ever loved and ever liked anything in the entire universe. Okay, I can take that swim. I've been in the other pond. I think I can take it. Okay? And that's what you have to start to say to yourself. It's time to open myself up and really, really ask myself why I haven't just gone and found love. Because you have to answer that question, because the battle that's inside of you is still raging. Someone has to put down the swords. We have to come to some understandings of what we are going to accept and not accept. We have to come up with, a peace treaty within ourselves, and then make a plan on how to improve ourselves just enough to feel like we are ready to share the journey, like I tell everybody. And then that one true romantic partner won't be the one you have to go through to get to the one you have to get to. Okay? This could be you. If you deal with all of this here, then this change will begin with your new life with them will start there instead of you starting here and having to go once around and then once around again. It depends on what way you face when you are walking into. If you're looking at a mirror, what do you see? And I know you all know what that means. So what is behind you right now is the darkness. So if the darkness is behind you, the light is in front of you, walk and head towards the light. You know why everyone says head towards the light, head towards the light? It's because that's the place you want to be in. You don't want to be in the place that feels like the other side of the coin. We all have that within us, but you know what really happens? The part of ourselves that needs to be in that goes there. And the part that wants us to be happy goes the other place. And then we come back together and we go, poof, we're a whole person now. Just like you have to learn how to be a whole person now. And here was, okay, which one? Here was the one that the gods threw at me. Here were the two they wanted me to pick, okay? Because I have to change my title somehow, some way. Sorry, my chat decided to be weird. But I have to go back up there into my chat sometime and pin it saying, God cards are now always in effect. Okay? They need you to understand, Marvel, something here. And they're being real with you, okay? So let me know you're ready. Let me know you got your ears on. You got your spiritual toolbox open. That this is constructive criticism. This is not them yelling at you. This is not them telling you how to live your life. This is just what they want you to really, really know. And we're going to tell you right now. How much more protection do you need? Haven't we proven we protect you by now? Doesn't you? How many times have we said the words, I regret not doing that. I wish I had done that. I wish I had thought of that. I wish I had thought all of these crazy thoughts that keep running through your head anyway. You forget that you are, yes, you can be defensive at times. Yes, your needles can be sharp at times. But you do know what it means to melt that ice and let it soak into your life and let it become the nutrition that you gather in the earth that you draw back up into yourself. You know these cycles. You know these things. You know what nature is trying to teach you. As winter is ending here in America, we had a very light winter. Okay, we got about 3 days of snow out of what we would normally get is 3 months of snow. Okay, so we are in a drought right now because we didn't get the moisture we needed to melt that down into the soil to make everything be more fertile and grow and ready. So if you keep putting this up and refuse to melt the ice, what will never get filled? What will never happen? The cards they told me to pick for you. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop it. You are the potential. You make the destiny you want. You carve your fate. You decide the potential of the bud you will become. So decide now what that means and what that potential means to release it finally. To not be trapped by it finally. To not be weighed down by it finally. Open the goddamn cage door and walk your fucking ass out. We opened the door, we gave you the key, we even put the guards on standby like stormtroopers in a fucking goddamn Star Wars movie that can't shoot for shit. You are free. Do you hear me, Marbles? You are free of all karmic debt, all bad juju. The only one placing any of this bullshit on you is you. Unlock that cage door. Decide you aren't ever going back into that cage. And it's a choice. It's a choice between staying in the comfortable, safe spot you've been used to, or doing like I did today and dipping into something that could be scary, could be love, could be anything. The only fucking goddamn thing you have left to worry about is the choices and decisions you will make. You're not going to need that reading. You're not going to need it. Because you are loved, you are free, and we see you and appreciate you. Will you please do that for yourself? And that should answer the question you were about to ask me. Unlock the cage, walk out the door, don't go back. Throw the key in the center of the ring and decide you are free. Or go back in the cage, keep it locked, and never, ever, 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 ever find it. I know I have a gift there. It's not like they're not sugarcoating it with me either, guys. I'm getting shit in here for me too. Well, they are helping me give the delivery I am giving right now. They are jacking me up. I have not felt like this. These are not how I normally do my readings. I'm a little softer than this sometimes, even when I'm trying to be really, really young. Burning your world down is not a fun thing for me on a normal level. I don't have a problem with it now. That's the switch. I don't have a problem burning you down if I have to now. So crypto, reminding you that today is a brand new day. We are starting something very special. I said in the beginning we were going to have a very special announcement. I have started to put myself past that bridge and past that door into the ethereal realm. Please, I'm doing this as an experiment today. If you feel something different from me, please let me know in chat after your reading, and if things were on point, how accurate I was, what you are willing to share. I don't want you to make your safety be bad or anything like that, so don't share important information no one should know. Well, I'm not asking for your bank information, and I don't need to pay me $20 to tell you what you need to hear today. I'm not Miss Cleo. Oh no, this girl is Miss Cleo. If you were in the 80s, you know who she was. It was funny. The psychic came on, and everyone believed she was the best psychic in the world. And about 3 weeks later, they debunked her as the best, worst possible fake in the world. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, there was a time I hated people like me. I'm not gonna lie. There was a time I hated people like me, and I say hate. And I don't say hate a lot anymore. But I did at one time hate people like me. Those self-imposed people who believe they know everything, blah, 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 blah. Guess what I became? Now you know what I had to get past. So, crypto, now that you know what's going on and you're fully aware of the new rules, if you get God cards now, you get them. I'm going to change something real quick. Copy. Walking through the door of the ethereal, I will give you your God cards no matter what. This is my new mission. I'm going to do this real quick, and I will get to your reading, crypto, as soon as you show me your numbers and stuff like that. Oh, I wish TC would come in here now. Ooh. She's not the only one being asked to go into places she's not ready for. Yep. I have to redo my thing here. make sure it says the same thing I needed to say. Yeah, it's your turn. Just throw me your numbers. I'm just fixing something real quick here, hon. I said I had to fix something real quick. So I said throw me your numbers and it's your turn. I'll read everything else in just a second. God damn, where is that damn? It's right above crypto. My turn. Okay, I have to try to find something. So my turn is the one right above that. So do you pin? No, that's not the one. God damn it. There it is. I gotta fix something. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. But as soon as I start that shuffle, I promise to go just like I did for everybody else, hon, like I always do. You know, sometimes I take a while to do some things, so I'm sorry if that bothers you, but part of what I'm doing is trying to fix it so that it doesn't show up on screen too. I want to interact with it. I don't want to. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now that's all I needed was that gone. And let's see here. Let me do a cleansing shuffle so I can give you your just due. Let's find out, crypto. Cleansing shuffle is done. Here are your 9 and 7 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm telling you, I wish you guys could feel it. Every time I cross that bridge into that door, I feel this moment. It's like, whew, it's like going from a cold room to a hot room and you feel the shivers, or going from a cold room to a hot room and going, ooh, it's too hot out here. Weird. Is your mother-in-law and your sister-in-law plotting against us? Girl! Crypto! It's going to be different today for you. I swear it's not going to be easy. Right now I can tell you this. No! They aren't plotting against you. No, they aren't trying to take all of your money. No, they're not trying to hurt you. No, they're not trying to do anything against you. You know what they're trying to make you do? They're trying to make you come to terms with some of your own issues. They think they're being helpful. They think they're being kind. They think they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to do what they feel is best for you. They're trying to stoke your fires so that you become like them. They've already started, and you know it. You've already started to put the logs in the fire. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to do the best possible job they can. And while they're doing shit, they're human beings. They're human beings. Can you please just forgive them already and be done being angry with them and go talk to them like the normal, wonderful sister you are? Remember, it's your mother-in-law and her daughter. These are your husbands. People that they love, right? If you can't move them into the love category of I love you as a person, you can love them like you love your husband. Unconditionally. Let me say that again. Unconditionally. You, not them. Well, then why are you listening to childish baby crying daughter-in-law and mother-in-law people? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get to here. I told you this is going to be different. That's what I needed you to say. That's what I needed you to realize. This is not... It is over. The war is done. You've won. You've gotten. You are not the problem. They don't think they're hurting you. They think they're helping you. They aren't... It's not... Okay. Every war criminal in the world has their reasons. They are trying to protect their family, their way of life. And when they see someone that they love in pain, they go out there and they try to help you. They give you all of the fuel you need, hoping you will find your own fire and add that to the pile. They want to make you so angry that you start to really look at what you're doing to yourself and the people you are surrounding yourself with. Because you have the biggest heart in the world, but you also have this biggest fiery burning, I'll kick you down to the middle of the ground if you touch me, hurt me in any shape, way, or form. Oh, you're gonna get it today, TC. You would not have any ideas what you're walking into now. There's a difference today. I bet you can feel it. Well, then, who does that reflect on? Who does that reflect on? Are you the great, powerful, beautiful oak you are, or not? Then act like it too, you childish little girl. Yes, you childish little girl who's taking everything so personally and so much into their own damn head that they can't see that people are just trying to get them back on the track. Damn straight you are. We talked about this already. We talked about this. What you choose to show, the reflection of who you truly are. They might see a jumbled up mess. You're not a jumbled up mess. You're a great fucking oak. So, you love your husband, you don't love your in-laws, right? You have two choices. Either accept that they will never ever be out of your life, because they won't, because as long as you're married to him, they will be in your life. So, divorce your husband and leave him so you cannot have these people in your life anymore. All I want to see is you be happier. That's what they really want. They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy, because if you're happy, their husband, they're the one that they love is happy. When you're miserable, they're miserable. Really? Really? Really, Crypto? You really gonna say that to me? Really? Really? Then why are you having problems with in-laws? Then why are you having communication issues? Then why aren't you taking responsibility for your own actions? And why aren't you taking the higher road here? Why aren't you being the one who's more compassionate, more loving, more caring than they are? Why aren't you just enjoying your life and stop worrying about what these stupid people are saying? You don't have to like them. You just know that as long as you are a part of your husband's life, they're gonna be there. So accept they're always going to be like that. And accept you have to love that for which they truly are. Because your person of choice loves you for who you are. I know you do. I know you are. But why are you asking these questions then? Why are you trying to remind yourself you're the beautiful flower? Why are you being toxic? Yes, I have God cards. Okay, we'll get your God cards. Or maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you think there's something that I need to stir in you. I don't know. This stuff is completely new to me. I don't know if you're feeling it right now, TC, but I have entered a different energy level. And you'll have to let me know later if you feel it. But your God cards are telling you this. You block yourself from all things, good, bad, and ugly. You're gonna get the bad with the good. This is a human experience. They're human people who have their own issues, who have their own problems, who have their own anxieties, and self-doubts and self-fears about themselves like you do. I'm sorry to say this, but I think you need to look in a mirror and see that everything you are saying to them you hate about yourself. Do you want to be the barrier that keeps bumping against the cold, or do you want the warmness of your life? Now, this is just for you. There's nothing to do with this last thing, okay? I know you love yourself. That's not the question here. The question is, can you take down your barriers enough to not keep yourself frozen in the same spot you've been trapped in? So, change it. Go give them gifts. Go give them the best possible spa day they could ever have. Go have a girls' retreat away and work on your issues. Then you have to keep it real. You have to integrate all of the parts of your life together. Everything has to come together. You have to be the brightness in the storm. You're the one who has to be the light. I'm sorry, they're not capable of it. They are drawn to you because they don't know how to be like you. They don't know how to love themselves, so they're trying to help you when they're the ones who have the issues. And maybe you're there to teach them. They're not there to teach you. Did you ever consider this? Maybe it's time to release it and let it go. That's a personal choice for you there, Crypto. That's your personal choice. Do you hang on to the same old ugly boundaries that you need to have? Yes, you need to have boundaries. You need to have boundaries. We all have boundaries. But that doesn't mean we have to keep all of these things in our back. So if they're starting to talk bad to you, maybe you need to stand up for yourself and tell them exactly what you think of them and what they're doing to you so they understand in no uncertain terms. Okay, good. So then that's what we have to do. That the only fix to this issue is one thing. Okay? If you are not willing to be the bright spot in your life, then you have to convince your partner to be that for you. And have to ask your partner to protect you more. And expect that protection from your partner against the people that you are not melding with. Or talk to him about what he saw when he was growing up. That might give you some clues to the inside of their head. I don't know. So that's what you have to know. And I don't know if what I'm saying is designed to make you feel like this. I don't know if this is what they need you to consider and think about. But from what they're telling me right now, Crypto, the thing they're trying to just get you to realize is that you're part of a bigger picture. You're part of a bigger plan, that these two people aren't going to be the things that are going to be in your life forever causing you trouble. You know? And you are going to make it through this harsh time. But we have to do like you just said. Cool, thank you very much. Let's have peace. Oh. Marbles one more time. And I have a rule in my chat. If you've gotten more than 3 readings and I'm starting to get busy, I'm sorry. This will probably be the last reading I will accept for you for right now, okay? And we can talk offline if you want. I have a Discord for a reason. That's where we talk about this stuff. I don't see you guys posting in there. I don't see you guys wanting to be a part of a bigger community. I'm not seeing you trying to reach out to me and talk to me offline and stuff like that. So, you want a community? You want a place you can come where we can all gather together with these thoughts and feelings and stuff like that? Do you really want me to pull cards for you, or do you just want me to tell you the straight ass fucking answer? You want to feel it again?
Oh, goosebumps. Damn.
No, I'm going to give you the straight fucking answer. Fuck the numbers. No! No, you don't get to know. No, you have to go find out. No, you have to be brave and ask them. They're not gonna tell you this time. I will shuffle the cards, but I'm willing to bet you know. Oh, you're gonna find the fuck out. Hang on, TC. Remember when I told you about you crossing into a new level? Guess what I'm experiencing right now? No. This is Full Tilt Kitty. This is them. This isn't me. This is the ethereal I was talking to you about. Remember when you know that man? Do I feel the same as that man you felt? Right now, honestly, do I? Okay then. Check yourself. No, you're not feeling it? Okay. Are you feeling it or not feeling it? Be honest. If you're not feeling it, I want to know. We are the same now. Well, yeah, you're going up on a level. I'm going up on a level. I'm being taught things. You're being taught things. Yes, you're starting to enter. Remember when I told you would start to go up to the wall and start to poke your finger at it? Well, congratulations, you built the bridge. We'll get to that. Marbles, I will do your reading though. I just wanted to say that before I did your reading, okay? So here are your 8 official shuffles with the 14th card. 1, 2, 3, 4. The title is going to change now. Starting tomorrow, it will be ethereal readings from the unknown prophet. There will be no more blunt. There will be a straight, direct line to the ethereal from this point forward. I'm learning how to use it. This is the first time they've allowed me to cross into the door. That's what's happening right now, TC. So, are you ready, Marbles? Just let me know you're here. I didn't make you feel bad or anything about that, but I'll give you your reading if you truly want me to give it. I just want to hear you say it, see you type it one more time. And I didn't mean to be mean, but he kind of gets it, TC. He's been getting it. He's come in here for 3 different readings because he gets it. So, yeah. I'm not going to feel bad for being a little bit more aggressive right now, TC. This is what I have to learn how to do. Apparently, yeah. Exactly. So if you're scared of that right now, jump out of the TC, out of the queue. And re-enter the queue. But know this, I'm closing it down right now. I know you're not. So anyone else want another reading who's not speaking up right now? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because this is it. These last 4 readings are it for me. I'm not walking this back into this after these 4 readings. So going once, going twice. The queue has been closed. You are in the position you would. You leave, you miss your spot. You don't answer, you miss your spot. You have internet issues, you miss your spot. Crypto, you've already gotten a couple readings from me today, so just you know that, okay? Marble, since I'm already here we go with your reading. 1, 2, 3. I even kind of made my wife go, whoa, okay? So, and she just got a taste of the energy. 3, 4, 5. We can talk about it offline. 6, 7, 8, or when we get to your reading, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay? So once again, TC, what's going on is that for the first time today, my guide said I was ready to cross beyond the bridge. They're allowing me to come into the room for a reading and then go back towards the bridge. So it's a new bridge, but it's more of a crossing past the bridge into the room kind of a deal, and then coming back to a safe spot so I can get used to the energy so that I can be a little bit more used to it. That's why everything's more forceful. That's why you feel this energy. That's why I'm testing this out. They said I was ready for this. I trust my guides. I trust myself. This is where I want to help get you to someday. Yes, maybe. But that's your journey to take, not mine. And for you, my Marvel friend, the answer is Jay feels about you like a person who's in flux, a person who's being worked on, a person who needs to accept themselves for who they are and is not ready to accept the changes they need to make with their life for their future. They don't communicate to themselves in a physical, mental, and spiritual way. All they are doing is spreading information, not communication. Now you do a fair amount of communicating, but you're all over the place in here. And remember, each vine connects to one another. The only way you connect back to you and Jay and how they feel about you is, can you see that they see you as someone who has potential, so someone who has to accept themselves for who they are so they can feel it too? Because they're worried about it. And the change you have yet to pick up is deciding whether or not you're going to start to invest in this person or not. Are you ready to invest yourself in this person? Yes or not? No, you're not. You're here to make, you're not here to be karmic lovers or karmic anything. You're here to find each other so that you can experience something new and different that you haven't experienced before in every other lifetime. So what you're feeling and going through right now are things that you haven't worked on before sometimes. And sometimes you let the past that you've lived define your future. Sometimes you don't decide to pick up the right kinds of change, or don't decide to carry enough of it with you so that when you come to the wall and you want to spend your money on your hard-earned life you want to have, you aren't telling them what you actually want to have, so they don't understand what you want sometimes. They are all over the place. You have to start to choose something. You have to start making some choices here. We can't come down there and live your life. They're not going to come down here and live your life. They want you to live in a more physical, spiritual, and mental way. Forging yourself into who you want yourself to be. Accepting yourself for who you are, and seeing you adopt new change to become better communicative. That's what they want. That's what they see. Now, God cards. I'm worried about me too, by the way. And God cards are all in play now. So I want you to be aware, if you get God cards from this point forward, you get to see them whether you want to or not. There's no more asking anymore. I'm not allowed to apologize. I'm not allowed to ask you permission anymore. You get what you get when you're here now. I have been the champion of loving, kind ways, even doing it in a harsh way sometimes. I've always tried to kind of temper it with what a human being needs to feel. Well, I can't be that anymore. I've got to be the father here. I've got to be the one in charge here. And just like you have to understand there that what God wants you to know about this whole situation is you have to celebrate it. You want Jay to be in your life, you have to learn how to celebrate it. Take back the control over the life that you want to live and let go of the guilt. Tell me if that hits home at all. That you know that all you have to do is get out there, celebrate life, get around those people who make the most sense to you. Try together to light the flame of love if you can. but take the control back in your own two hands and do what needs to be done to get the answers you seek. If you listen to others telling you what to do, you're going to listen to them, not your heart. If you're not going to take your own fan and flame the fire of love, then it's going to die. If you can't let go of the guilt, you will drown in the water, and that light will eventually go out. So show him. Don't just do it, show him. Show him what it would look like to be happy. Show him what it looks like to celebrate your light and his light together. That dark place and that light place together. If we're going to be in the dark spot, let's float in the darkness together. If we're going to be in light, let's float in the light together. If you're a little bit more in the light and I'm a little bit more in the dark, then we balance everything, okay? So, and that's all they want you to do. With everything else that I've told you, they want you to really, really, really write this down in your journal or write it down in some kind of a book right now. They want you to put it down on paper so you can't give yourself the excuse you didn't hear this today. That's what they want from you right now, okay, Marbles? Boom, done. Oh, you broke it. Come on in. Oh, you broke it. I probably did break it. I'm a klutz. Oh, you break it. You're now ready for your reading. If you're still in chat, please let me know. Well, then they want you to reread them then, okay? Miss A is fine. All right. Miss A, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Unknown Prophet Daily Tarot Readings. It's a brand new day, guys. I haven't ever been like this before. Go watch any of my previous VODs. This is new for me too. It's exciting. It's kind of scary, but I'm ready for it. So I'm using it. I'm using it like they want me to use it. You find your purpose, you find your reason, and then you get tasked with helping people find the best possible life they can get. And they're not going to... I used to say I'm not going to sugarcoat a damn thing. I was kind of sugarcoating it a little bit for you all. I kind of was. Good. Did you fill it up? Like I asked you to? So what do you put in it every day to offer yourself that gift? Good. You put your spirituality into it. You put your life, you put your belief system, your everything in it. The acorn is a seed. You're drinking from the seed of life. What you pour into it. Oh, I did so. I did too. I told you to put all of the positivity you would ever need for you into that. It's just me saying to you, offer something to the cup to show your self-love. That's it. That's all. We'll get to your question now. I'm a little randy right now because, like I said, I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm 18 again, and I've got nothing to lose. So I'm going to start shuffling the deck for you to get these cleared off for you, okay? And get your download. I can't wait for the next one. I really can't. And you only get 3 chances to answer, by the way. I'm just warning anybody out there, if you don't answer in 3 calls, I am not going to stick around long today. I know I'm going to be ending early, but this is a little more intense than I was planning for. And I've got to go do a little bit of meditation after this as well. No, it's it's Mrs. A's right now. You're next. I was just letting you know, I'm waiting for them to write their question right now. So no, it's a person above you. They want to be called A though. So because that's what they want to be called, Miss A, Miss A. Kind of like Missy, Miss A. I hope that's okay. Okay, that's a good one. What are your numbers for that today there? 1 through, if you have forgotten, 1 through 10, 1 through 52. We're still doing the numbers thing. That's how I do my readings, Other readers can do what they want, but this is how I do mine. So throw me your numbers. If you don't remember that, it's 1 through 10 for the shuffle amount and 1 through 52 for... Yeah, see, I knew you by another name, but I couldn't remember what it was. Avirna. Sorry, Avirna. I'm really, really sorry. But, you didn't have to change it. You could have just said, please call me Miss A, and I would have done that. But if that's what you feel like, right now, and that's who you want to represent yourself as, I'm not going to tell you who to be. Let's go. It's your turn anyway. You know what to focus on today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No God cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9 and 9 are your numbers. What should we focus on for today? Well, that might not be what they need to know. So, Miss A, what should we work on right now? You know that what you've just been through lit that flame, right? Avirna, Mrs. A, my lovely, lovely lady. Sometimes they drive you crazy too. Yeah. And now you lit the flame. But now you have to start to use that candlelight to draw the picture you want in your life. You're weaving the webs of the new destiny you are having because you've changed something now. Now the energy has shifted from, oh, poor woe is me, to damn straight I'm going to fight, damn straight I'm going to live my life, damn straight. You broke it, I ain't going to fix what you broke. I am not your broken thing. Right? We don't need that anymore. Right? We don't need that. We don't need that crap anymore. We need to burn that world down. That's what we lit on fire. We didn't just light any fire. We lit our bonfire. Time to dance and sing and dance around the fire and draw and weave the web of life that you want to start to weave. So it's time to start to ask yourself what you really want. So what they want me to tell you is now they want you to try to create a list or something that kind of inspires you on things you want to improve on yourself. Give yourself one task to do today that you will do better. They don't care if it's physical, they don't care if it's mental, they don't care if it's spiritual, but do one good thing for yourself today. They want you to remind yourself it has to be something you let out with your emotions. It can be a physical activity if you want it to be. It doesn't have to be. You can go as hard or as heavy as you want with this, but there is a part of this you have to still let go of that you haven't let go of yet. The last leaf has to fall off the body for you to be so vulnerable they can pour into you the life you are asking for. What you put that picture in front of them and show them what that looks like, they can come along and they can feed that garden. So all this rain and crying emotions and stuff that you're going to go through right now, dance in the rain on a warm summer's day, around a bonfire, jumping the fire, rather than sitting around going, oh God, they're all jumping the fire. Why can't I jump the fire? Okay? Because now is not the time to be angry with self any longer, or angry with anybody else either. This is a time of peace. This is a time where you say, if I don't do this now, I'm going to go back to where I was. So are you willing to start living that life again? Do you need to relearn it again? Because the next time they put it through you might just break you. And this time, you're going to have to build yourself up in a way you don't expect. And you will not be the same person you are. So, burn the world down you don't want to go back to, and put a flame on the world you do want to light. No more circles of the same thing. I weave a new portrait. This is not you going backwards. This is you weaving in and out, backwards, forward, side, all of the places all around. You decide what this looks like. You decide what this is going to look like. You decide what materials you're going to use. All of it. They're just asking you to tell us what your picture of that means. Then we want you to feed that by letting this shit out so you don't go through it again. They don't want to see you go through it again. They don't want to put you through it again. They want you to get this out of yourself so you can finally get to the one word you need to say to yourself. I forgive you for all that you've ever done in your life. And you are completely and totally absolved as of this point by your higher power. Do you hear me? You are forgiven. You didn't do anything wrong. No more circles. No more reliving the same damn thing. You're gonna get past that past life you used to do. You know why you're going through such a hard time? How many times have you come close to suicide now? And was that a real thing? And am I on track here? Because you don't have to say yes or no. If you haven't died by now, right? Then why are you still here? Why are you here? Because you want to be here. Those 10 times are you proving to yourself how much you really do love yourself. I have tried to commit suicide approximately the same amount as you have. And I'll tell you, every time was like a death. Every time I was sinking lower and lower and lower into myself until I realized that those 10 tries were the reason I needed to do. To convince myself I wanted to be here. The universe wants me to be here. I'm here for a fucking reason. I can't do that reason until I've let all of this mundane crap of a life I didn't want to be in anyway gone. And that's why you didn't need God cards, by the way. So, are you ready to own your life? Forgive yourself, love yourself, and be happy? Then choose it. And be it. And live it. And breathe it. Every single day until the day they take you to the best place you will ever be. No more you broke it. Well, you broke it, you fix it. Sorry, but your name came into play today for a reason, eh? You broke it, you fix it. You're the only one who broke yourself here, baby. You're the only one who's been trying to break you. So give yourself a hug and say, I'm sorry. Go to a mirror today and tell yourself you're sorry for ever wanting to take your life. And promise yourself from this point forward, your promise to yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to say. It's time to heal that broken heart. It's time to fix it. By loving yourself and not seeking outside validation. Exactly. By loving yourself and not seeking outside validation. You need to validate self. You are your own validation. You realize? And you need to say you forgive yourself. And you need to say never again. That's your choice. I will not tell you not to take your life, but I will not tell you to take your life here. I'm very against suicide now. because of that last thing. And all I want you to know right now is this. Remember the blinking light you keep seeing somewhere around there? Do you see a blinking light around you, eh? Every once in a while? Like a lightning bug? She says hi. She says hi. I love you. Hi. 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 I love you. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that way I had to do it that way means something. She's there. She's helping. She's trying to guide you to the light. She's the light in the darkness. That's you and who you have yet to become. Your truest potential. You haven't understood it yet, but the reason you keep seeing this little light flying around is that little spark is trying to find its way to ignite that soul. That's all you have left to do, is take that spark and ignite that soul. The rest is in your own hands. T C T C T C T C T C T C T C. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you guys for being so patient with me. I had to go to the bathroom and it took a while longer than I wanted to, and then I did go take a quick turn out to the to go get a butt there. So I am back. Don't worry, if you're in line, I will get to you. Crypto, I'm going to give you a little bit more time than most. And TC, if you're here, please let me know, okay? And TC, please let me know that you're still here. It is time for your reading. Holy shit. Yeah, I kind of figured those were your numbers. Question, whatever you want to know. She's typing. She typing. General, you want a general? What the fuck I know. Thank you very much, A. Whenever you can, you can. Like I said, you've already given me your gift. You've already given me everything I could ever want. Oh, and I'm not allowed to give any more money away for the remainder of my life. I've been generous enough. It's time for me to get instead of give. So, unless it's to a loan or something like that, if I ever become more wealthier, and the next time I get big amount of money, I'm expected to keep it for longer. Yeah, I believe that too. So thank you very much. When you have the opportunity, you have the opportunity. If you can't do it for some reason, don't feel bad. I'm almost done, D. I've got a couple more to go. What you need? I told you I'd talk to you offline. Oh, today is a very powerful day for me, D. I'm experiencing a very high energy level today. Okay. Oh, okay. Amazing. Scared. Wonderful. I can't describe. That kind of stuff is how I'm feeling. It's like I've got that yummy little buzzy feeling in your tummy when you know you're in love with somebody kind of a feeling. Basically all the feels, yes. Every last one of them too. Okay, 3 and 11, and what was your question, TC? And we can talk after chat too. Small chat with you, D. Bigger chat with TC, because I've been helping you a lot lately, D. So, if it's not about getting in your own head again, then we'll talk. If it's more of the same stuff, I don't want to hear it. It's my turn to teach. Well, then I will listen. So, what do you want in your reading today, then, my lady? 3 and 11? I got you. 1, 2, 3. No God cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, she picks those numbers for very specific reasons. Oh, I think she knows what's coming. I think she knows what's coming for her. I have lessons to learn, huh? Okay. We'll see how much you have to teach me. I'm ready to listen. I will let my student be my teacher. I bet you're looking at my cards right now going, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, because you know what all of these cards mean. You're finally taking back the control of your life. You're finally feeding the right fire. You're finally taking it back in your own hands. They want to say this. About damn time. About damn time. About damn time. You know what's coming. I'm not even going to tell you about my mother's coming to tell you the 3 things you need to hear again. You are loved, you have the power, and you can carve your own destiny. I don't need to yell it at you. Okay, so what are you still contemplating? What are you still contemplating? Why can't you grab the brass ring when it's being presented to you? The brass ring, woman. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Have you? Then own it. Walk the walk, talk the talk, do the do. That's what you need to hear. Walk the walk, talk the talk, do the do. That's where you're beginning to walk now. They're ready to bring you the other half of the journey. They're ready for you to answer some of your questions. They're ready to give you more on your plate. They're ready when you are. They want you to be used to the change you're going through right now. To live in this for a while. To live in this for a while. To live in all of this for a while. To control that life. To know what you are here to do. That you have all of that within you. You're proud of yourself. To own it. To take the brass ring and run with it. And you know that if you can talk the talk and walk the walk and do the do in your own life, that those things will come. And those doors that you want opened will finally be opened too. And you'll be able to finally create that bridge. A better bridge than you have right now. Sorry, Alka. You know what? For Alka, Crypto, you've gotten a couple readings today. Would you mind giving your spot to Alka? Nah, fuck it. Alka, give me a second. They're telling me to take you. Give me a second. Try again. Try again, Alka. Try again. For you and you only, I'm taking this reading. They're telling me to take it, so I'm doing it. Okay. We were done with that anyway, with TCs anyway, so it's Crypto's change now anyway. So Crypto, Alka, you're going to get something different that you haven't gotten here before today. I don't know if you've been lurking around and hearing everything that's going on, if you just came in and you don't know what's going on today, but there's something new happening with me today. Okay? Something in my life has changed. I am now walking into the ethereal. For the first time in my journey, my higher power is allowing me to go through the door. The door that we all seem to see at the end of the tunnel, only I get to do it while I'm alive. And I get to live there someday. But I have to get used to the move. I'm getting ready for the move. So today, the energies have been way stronger and way more powerful than they've ever been before. So when I'm stepping in for your reading, I'm stepping into the door. After your reading, I'm stepping back. That's all that I'm being asked to do for today. Tomorrow I will be doing the same thing, and this is how the readings are going to go now. I know it's kind of a different change for all of you guys, but I include you guys in my journey. So, with that, Crypto, this is your first official call, Crypto Girl. Alexa, put 3 minutes timer on the clock.
3 minutes, starting now.
You have 3 minutes to respond. That's 1 minute apiece. I will try to call you out every time. We did the first call now. Second call will be in another minute. So, TC, I kind of want to check in with you after that reading and just kind of make sure that we'll talk afterwards, and I do have to talk to Dee for just a small bit of time, and then I'll get to you. So as soon as Crypto doesn't respond there, yep, it's your turn. It's your turn right now, Crypto. This is your last turn. Yes. Oh, it's very unexpected. It's like, okay, this is the way I've been describing it to people. You know that infinity symbol, right? Where light, dark come, right? I'm right there in that little spot in between. You know, that ether where both of them combine? That's what I'm walking into. So there, I hope you get the idea that I'm walking into a rather unexpected energy that I haven't expected before. So throw me your numbers and question, please, Crypto. So I was explaining to Elka what was going on because she hasn't been here yet. So, oh my God, whatever. Already starting to walk through the door already. Okay. 5 and 10, you got it. What do you want your... Oh, 10 and 5. What do you want your question... What do you want to know? Oh, let me cleanse these cards off and get ready. I will still cleanse my cards off. I'm not going to give you a reading. Okay. I'll give you that answer from your guides with those numbers here. I'm just going to clear the cards off first. One for your past, one for your present, one for your future. Now, 10 shuffles for you. 1, 2. Gotta go get them. Sorry, I have to check for your cards. Yep, I knew there was another one. Nope, got it. I saved it. Haha, I saved that bad bitch. Haha. Any others? Nope, that was it. Even my wife was exclaiming how powerful she felt me right now. And my wife knows my energy very, very well. Alright, Alexa, please cancel timer. You have a 5 God card message there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th card is. Those aren't the cards you're looking for. These are the cards you're looking for, right? Very much not a poisoned drink here, there, though. It's hard to describe. I want to make sure I'm on the right numbers for you there, Crypto, because I'm feeling like you're questioning something here. You're ready for what is to come next, right? These are the cards we are looking for. These are what we really needed to hear anyway. Here's what your guides want you to know. Good, I did it. So, now, they just want you to be the person you want to be. They want you to become the person you say to yourself right now that you're willing to change, you're willing to grow, you're willing to become someone new, to become that new being you want to be. So they want to see you do a little bit of the walk, talk stuff, but you have to own it too. And part of what they want you to do is start to prepare And that's what they're preparing you for, is peace. You have to make a choice. Do you want peace or do you want millions? Because you're never going to get peace with millions. Then that's what you should be asking for. You want peace in abundance and love and prosperity and positivity. So it's time to start to weave that web and that picture to look like that. You know that there is ways you can fix things right now. Things you know you could weave into your life that would make your life easier, that would make your life better. But you have to choose those things. They can't choose them for you. Yeah, and that's what they want for you too. They just want you to ignite your path. Whatever's being given to you, whatever is being given to you right now, they want you to know that you are in control of this whole thing. That there's only one person who lights your flame. There's only one person who's in charge of your journey. They help you. They will guide you. They will not live it for you. So, are you going to become this new person? Are you going to prepare yourself to be filled with the right kind of ingredients this time, rather than all the other ingredients everybody else wants you to be? And then start to develop what that picture looks like, what your life will look like, because now you are who you were supposed to be. Now you've prepared for the future. Now you're only being asked to create that future, because they only want you to ignite yourself into being that better person you want yourself to be. They want you to be that person who feels like a millionaire, at perfect peace, living in abundance, and embracing the positivity. And that's the way they want me to say it to you from your guides. That's what your guides want to know. Here's what your gods want you to know. There are no more asking permission for God cards anymore. You get to see your God cards no matter what from now on. That's a new rule here. So what do your gods want you to know? On top of what your guides want you to know? Plant the seeds you want in the dirt you want yourself to grow in. Put yourself in a spot where you set clear foundations. Be positive and glow like you are this soul. Like you are as bright of a soul as you see here. To finally work on self enough to realize you still have things to let go of. You still have things you have to correct. This is some things that you will still have to learn how to do. This will not be easy. It will be fulfilling. The only way you get to that peace and happiness is if you can finally find a home within yourself to say, now, Crypto Girl is no more. I am now your real name, who lives in myself, and I am home. I don't need anything more than myself. I am ready to plant all of that and make it and watch it grow. I'm ready to set a clear foundation, and that's what I will do. I will be positive and glow and show the light to myself over and over again until I believe I am the light. I will do the work it takes to become the person I want myself to be. And last but not least, until you can reach that place within yourself that you are home and you don't need to worry about moving any longer. When you have built that person you are and you want to be, you have to live it, breathe it every single day. The second you don't is the second you will lose it. And that's the fair warning they're giving you. That's all the fair warning you get. The next time, they're going to do it for you. Now you know what you're walking into, Alka. Later today I'm going to probably be working on my script a little bit and changing it so that I can start to put that on all of my sites there. Theirs are now, more intense readings than they have ever been before. I am now entering a new level of my thing. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know I'm the real deal, and thank you for validating me. I truly do appreciate. You don't know how much a gift you give me when you do that, when you validate me, because that lets me know this is real, that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You validating me is just like the universe wants to validate you, Crypto. You are the real deal, Crypto. You are. I might do a little bit of a talky talk after your reading, just to kind of sum it all up, kind of a deal, and then we'll go right out. So that's probably how it will go right now, if I'm honest. So as soon as stream ends, we'll do a little bit of a talky thingy after I tell you what you need to know for your reading, and then we'll probably find someone who we really want to go say hi to and give them some much needed, love. And like I said, I will be going to Discord immediately after this to go help some people, so I will not be there for long. So, just so you know what to expect with me and what's going on right now, so you're not confused. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I have to tell you for now. Alright. So, throw me your numbers, Alka. Throw me your question. Hey, you know what? I will take that gift, but you know what? I would rather them give it to people who actually need it. I have everything I need. That's new for me. I have everything I need. My bills will be taken care of. When people decide to give me things, it will be because I have earned it. Thank you for always considering me, Alka. But that's everybody's choice. She becomes a millionaire. She deserves to own that millionaire-ness. And you cannot, under any circumstances, let people tell you how to live your life if you are a millionaire. And you will not let anyone tell you how to live your life if you're a millionaire. If it's your destiny to become a millionaire and you actually work for it, you can do that. It's not that hard to earn $1 million nowadays. It's how much we spend on it that really matters. Thank you for that. I honestly thank you for that. There's been a lot of my times in my life where I didn't believe that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Here we go with your cleansing. Walking all the way through the door right now. Every time I do it, I get the butterfly feeling and this buzz feeling every time I cross over that damn bridge. It's new for me. Really, it is. I hope you guys are feeling this energy. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings after your reading on how much of an energy shift you felt me from past to now. I need to know. I'm trying to validate a couple things here myself. So if that's what you give to me today, that's what I want today, okay? Money is not important to me. You guys know that. I want to support people. Truly support people. And I know there are a lot of communities who say they support people and don't support people out there. See, King, it's just 200 biddies. I thank you for making that small last donation, but it is a beautiful donation. Thank you very much for the 200 biddies. I truly do appreciate that. Thank you. So here we go with your 6 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ooh, that one said no, I don't want to go. No, don't make me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and these cards are going away. Hoo-hoo. Into the bag they go. You don't know how much of an astonishing moment this is for me too, Alka. So we've done the 6 shuffle. Oh, you've counted all the cards out. 19 here, right? So we got... This is your reading. Your general reading. And the rest, go in here. TC was glad she didn't get this card today. Whatever. Just be there. I don't need you up or down, bad forward. So, Alka, from the general reading in that, they want me to tell you and talk to you about something here. Right now, you are navigating the thin ice as close to good as you can do it. Stop beating yourself up for the small, little, tiny mistakes and the cracks that you're making along the way. Who doesn't? Who doesn't make a crack while they're walking on ice? Okay, even if it's thick ice, if you're any kind of a decent weight, even if that's just your normal average weight for a normal human, healthy human, then you know that thin ice is dangerous, right? We are aware of the dangers. We are aware of all of that. We know how to navigate the life. It's not about whether or not you're going to step on the cracks. It's what you do during the stepping on the cracks that we want you to realize. Just start to recognize those patterns and start to recognize when you are freezing in place, for lack of a better word, more like stopping when you hear a crack in the ice, even though it's thick enough for you to walk across. Because they're not expecting you to walk on thin ice here and drowned in the center of everything. They want you to get across. They want you to be doing better. What they really need you to do is to stop asking so many fucking questions. Stop asking for so many fucking answers and take the ones we've already given you and decide what your path is gonna look like from this point forward. Personal responsibility time, Alka. Personal responsibility time. Do you want to wait for the answers to come to you, or do you want to go find your answers? Because we ain't giving you jack shit for a while. In fact, we might be cutting you off to give you a break to deal with the mundane. Because you're a reader of some kind, or you're helping people in some other way. And you're sitting in the middle of this crossroads. And you truly do have a choice here. Exactly. Why should I find the answer or get told when instead I can make the answer? Exactly. So, which path do you answer to? Do you answer to your past mistakes, or are you willing to move past them? Are you willing to go down a path where you're going to be very dedicated to making that happen, even though it might mean you have to take a break for a while to come to terms with that? Or are you going to take an easier path where you're going to take a step-by-step approach to it, eventually getting to where you're going to get to? Or are you going to smash it all together and make something of yourself for the first time in your life and actually take that responsibility back in your own two hands and cut through the bullshit that you know you are still waiting to cut through? Because that's the only way your picture can be realized. They want your picture to be realized. They think what you have in store for your life is beautiful. They want to see it come true. They want to hang that up in the art gallery and go, look at Alka. Look at our beautiful Alka. Oh, we want to appreciate this part of her. Well then, you know that's not one of those paths you need to go down. That's one choice off the table. So there are a lot of other choices. My paths aren't the only choices. I give you those examples so you understand that's the choice you are making. You're making a choice between, do I want to go after it and get it, and how badly do I want it? If I finally get it, will I be able to accept that into my life? Or is it going to take me some steps to get there? I'm not going to get there right away. And now they're telling you to make up your mind and pull it all together so that it means something that makes you define what you want for the remainder of your life. They're asking you to carve your destiny. They're giving you permission to do it, and all they want you to do is remind yourself of what the picture is, remind yourself of what has taught you along the way, take your choice and ignite the future you want and let it spread out and fill you until it is realized. And then you will make another choice to keep it or to leave it behind. The past is long dead. I am being brutally honest. If I fail to believe ideas of longing for the past where there is the present, which shapes the future. I did not just get a pop-up Barbie doll for $37 whatever lame-o that I could buy $71 at Chinese store down the street. Exactly. You know what you want. You know what your life wants to look like. They are saying green light, green light, green light, green light, green light, green light, green light. Do you need any more validation than that? I know, they're okay, oh wait, ads. Let me know when the ad stops. I'm done with that anyway. We're gonna go to the next part of the reading, go to the next portion of this stage here, guys, because readings are now closed for the day. I told you what you needed to hear, Alka. It might not seem like I was as forceful this time as I have been in the past, but I'm telling you, it's different for me right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't control everything on Twitch. Today has been an amazing first stream for me for doing this for the first time. So if you just came in and you don't know what's going on, I'm being raised up to a new level of psychicness right now. I'm being trained how to use that energy. So from now on, when you come here, these are the kind of readings you can expect from now on. This is what I've been tasked with. This is my mission. This is my purpose. I believe these voices. I believe these things in my head. Every time you guys come back with that validating thing that you're giving to me, that tells me I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, good, because it's shutting down now. It's finally closing the door. It's returning me back to my normal bridge. To give me a little bit of a break to absorb it. Like you, I'm not going rushing into this bad boy. I'm taking it a little slow. I am cutting through some of my bullshit doing it too, because I have my own bullshit. And I am tempering it with what I want the rest of my life to look like as a human being, and living and breathing physical, mental, and spiritual every single day, meditating every single day, emptying my cup and filling my cup every single day, saying I have the best life ever. I have everything I need. I have everything I've ever wanted. Whatever else the universe wants to give me, 10 years of happy, 10 years of peace, I don't care what it is, I'm ready for it. And there is a price to pay for it all in the end. You know what the price is? A life well lived. That's what the price that you will pay is. A life well lived. You will have to give up your everything that has stopped you from living that life. That is the cost. So you can buy what you want. It's like going to the loan store and getting rid of all of the junk that doesn't work for you anymore. that's still valuable that you can get rid of. The thing you don't realize is you already paid the price. Your previous, everything you did up to this point was the price. And that is the price you are paying for the happiness you want to have. You must spend that money so it does not come back to you, so you can go buy what you want. That's the way they want you to think about it right now. You are spending your money on what you want, not what you need, what you want. You're being asked what you want, not what you need anymore. So, what do you want? So what else did you want to talk about, Elka? Because you kind of left me on a string here going, I wonder what she has to tell me here, because she said, okay, are you going to say something after stream and stuff? So that's basically what I've been going through today. It's my very first time ever doing this with anybody, so this has been kind of an experiment for me. I like how this feels. I like how they're training me. And I want to say thank you to everyone who comes in here and supports me. If it feels different, it is different. If it's the way it's supposed to be, it's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, there's a price to pay. I'm paying it. I have to let go of my ego. I have to let go of my control. I have to let go of the last remaining doubt, the last remaining fear, the last remaining acceptance, all of it. I have to empty myself out of all ego and walk in perfect love and perfect trust and perfect service. That's what I'm being asked to do. That is the price I pay for what I get to go do today. So you want to know what mine is? That's what mine is. You have no more debt to pay. Stop that right now. Your debt has been paid in full. In fact, they owe you back taxes for the things they put you through. I hope you get the symbolization here, Elka. Remember what happens when you get everything you've ever wanted in your entire life? What happens then, Elka? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory knew what happened. He still had to prove himself, though. But he proved himself, didn't he? And got the Chocolate Factory in the end. Chocolate Factory. Well, that's because of her own journey. That's her journey. That's what she has to do. You know? You know, her journey might have had to be that she might have been very psychic and very helping, but maybe she had to be forced to deal with her own life for the remaining of it, and she had to stop doing it for others. And now the universe came to put her in a place where she has to take care of herself now. That's basically what happened. It wasn't supposed to be an unfortunate event. It was supposed to be retirement. Sometimes they lead you to basically, or Veruca. She's between Veruca and the fat boy. How about that? Don't care now, I want it now. When she didn't earn it, sometimes. You don't know a lot about what she had to go through in her past that she never dealt with. And now she's getting older and scared of death, and now she's scared of the things she used to be in every day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that pride cost her. That's what it cost her. That's why they stopped. Yes. That's why I said the fat boy and the V girl. But know that she's now in a place where she's being taken care of, that she's getting what she needs as far as the physical body is needing, and that she's trying to come to terms with the end of her life and trying to make peace with it. So no, she is trying to close that book so she can end her life on a positive note, not a negative note. That's what I'm feeling. She's trying. I don't know if she's doing it, but she's trying. Anything else you want to know? Last question there, girl. I'm going to start hunting for someone to go say hi to, so you got until I find my raider for today. And I ask you, please, if I have done you right today, if I have done you good today, you can pay me back by following along and giving somebody else the energy they need. That's what I ask of you, to pay it back in return 10,000 fold if you can. Yeah, well, it's not always about that too. You're allowed to have a certain amount of want in your life. You're allowed to indulge those human emotions, but not all of us can handle it. Not all of us can live it and breathe it every single day and own our power and own our purpose. And then when that doesn't fit the narrative anymore, it's the universe has got dumping on me. Oh, I'm so sad that the universe did this to me today. Oh, a poor as woe is me time, When you should be saying, thank you for the life you've given me. Thank you for showing me how to become stronger. Thank you for showing me how to overcome the bullies, the things I had to go through, blah, 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 You know what? We're going to go try to win some money today. How about that? I feel like winning money today. Someone said money today. I feel like we got to go spend some money somewhere. Get some money to all of us. All right, guys. We're going to go pay a visit to one of my friends. His name is called Cam on the Cob. Let me read what you said one last time, and then I'll answer. Then we'll do that. One last question. Which is it? Is it that which you seek beyond a reaching point? Then what is going to happen because the staircase and the ladder no longer exist to reach the other correct door? I will as soon as I'm done with D. So remember, I've got to open this bridge again because I started to close it down. So give me a second to reopen it. Okay, this is kind of me testing the bridge out again and going through. Doors open, walking through. There it is. There's the feeling I'm waiting for. Rather than thinking of it as a staircase or a ladder you have to climb there, Elka, it's more of a meld into. It's more of a let it soak into your life. It's more of a when you reach beyond the point, you no longer need the ladder. You no longer need the way back down. But getting used to where staying at the top there can sometimes be a little difficult to handle. So I think in what you're asking me is basically, which is it? Is it reaching beyond what you're capable of and striving for better, or is it trying to climb the right ladder to reach the right door? I don't know if I'm understanding your question correctly, so if I got it wrong, please correct me now. I'll call you after I'm finished with the raid and after I'm done with all of that stuff, TC. I will do it. You know I will. I'm not going to talk that long with D. I'm just going to check in on him real quick and say, hey, TC needs me more right now. So, and she's my student, and yeah. Any other questions, Elka? Or does that answer it for you? That's the best way I can answer it, okay? I'm perfect. So we're going to shout out, really? Shout out somebody right now who we're going to go to. His name is called Cam on the Cob. He plays a game called Marbles, but he plays ultra hard maps. If you want to try to win the money, all you got to do is press exclamation point play. There's no pay to win there. You don't have to subscribe there. You just go play your ball. You take the chance that your random marble will make it through the hardest maps possible. If you make it to the very end, you win the money. But there are people there who are trying to stop you along the way. Some of the maps are very, very difficult. So just go have some fun with it. Give yourself a chance to win at least. And that's all I really have left to say to all of you. Yeah, just that the door I'm at right now is more of a trial getting used to the energy. So I think what you're asking me is when I've crossed over from where my bridge normally ended, where I've been in my secondness for up to this point, now I'm taking that part of myself and I'm crossing that over into the ethereal, and as long as I'm in the reading for you, that energy is with me. When I am done telling you everything I need to tell you back and I'm ready to go to the next reading, I go back over the bridge for a moment, collect myself, recognize I'm still who I am, nothing's changed, nothing done anything, and getting used to that energy. So when I'm walking through that door, it's not a test or a trial. I've already passed the test. I've already been through the trial. I don't need to go through any more trials and tribulations. I am being asked to do this because it is my turn to do this. And today was the day they said I was ready for it. So we're going to go right out to this man that I've got here. Let me get the raid message up, because last time I didn't do that and it was kind of sucky because I didn't get everything set up and it was stupid. It kind of like that, you know? So please, if you don't mind, you can, if you are a non-subscriber, please click and paste that one in the chat if you wish to do so, or you can click and paste this one if you are a subscriber. Yeah, and I know it's gonna be a learning curve here. I'm not under delusions that I know it all yet. I am a student too, and they are teaching me. Only it's ethereal realms teaching me, not a human being teaching me. That's kind of a weird place to be for a guy like me who likes his control. So, you know. So, you know, letting go of that control has been something that I've recently been tasked to do. That's a human thing. I've got to work through that shit. I've got to understand that shit. I've got to trust myself enough to not do it to myself anymore for me. So, while we go there, please throw them a like, please throw them a follow. If you can, give them 5 to 10 minutes of your time. Give them at least one race to see how it works. And then you can go self-care if you need to. I'm going to go self-care too. I'm going to go take care of a couple of the people I need to take care of. And then I'm going to go lay down the rest of the day and play Lazy Bum, because that's what my body needs today. So as we go forth into the next possible place, please copy your raid message and post them up in the appropriate positions. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Bye. Oops.